everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. Here we are in episode 17. Gonna go ahead and talk right on to Alphanon right now. Hope everybody's doing really good as always. Ooh, what do we... Legs, Term, Dexterity 53, Vitality 56. Let me check our bard real quick before I take that. We'll just switch to that and then... Go item comparison. It's the same. Okay, it's the same. I mean, it doesn't matter what I accept it as. I could always just switch back.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has bested many an invincible foe. But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Alrighty, let's see where we have to go next. Back down here. Alright, well that shouldn't take that long. Oh boy. Oh, first, before I do anything, let's switch back to that. Alright, down we go and back we go. Alrighty, here we are. Another dragon to kill. Yay. Defeat enemies on my way to Eyrie. God, that's all the way over there. Alright, guys and gals and everybody else, I'll see you when I get there. Oh, we're finally here. Alrighty. Hello, boys. Alright, let me guess, on to the next one, right? Oh my god. Finally. I'm guessing it's gonna be up here then. Guessing that's another thing. For our reputation. Well, we gotta have mobs up here for. I don't wanna have to fight every time I have to turn in a quest, come on. Ugh.
Is that it?
Aye, that would be the Eyrie. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated. Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
No, no, no. Don't you dare go and have me find 3 kinds of the wrong freaking kind of crystal again. These are similar to ours, right? Yeah, same thing. Alright, we'll take the money. Money's always good. It's like, no, 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 no. A force of sufficient power to break through a primal's defenses might conceivably grant us access to the Eyrie. But I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well. On the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay. I am not so selfish as to that. Contact me by link pearl. When your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth upon Ishgard together. I suggest we run those back at St. Renton's form, Kiara. From what I gained, the Holy See, decisively ambitious airship project, Sid will still be in Ishgard. Okay. Oops. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use our ticket. I have seals. I can buy more. I'm not worried about it. Oh, God. Yeah. This place, wherever it is. There we are. Hey, Alphanod. Alphanud. When last you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on their airship, correct? In that case, he might still be at God dang it. Still be at Camp Cloudtop. Following that, we could try airship landing, or mayhap in the Sky Skill manufactory. But let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who. Sir Americ would seem the obvious place, but there's no guaranteeing that he would be able to grant us an audience at short notice. Ah, I have it! Count Edmond's youngest son prides himself on knowing all the Holy See's juiciest rumors. Let us return to the manor and see if Lord Immoralin is about. Okay, now where do I gotta go? Up here. Last vigil, okay. Yep, you can let us in. Welcome, Mr. Simpson. I shall allow you inside the manor. Yes, yes, you shall. For Narnia. Oh. Emanuelin. I said Emanuelin. Emanuelin. There you go. Emanuelin. Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old girl? Well, I trust. In search of Sid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he has very tasked with getting the monstrous airship of the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It would seem the project has plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known in their frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. The airship landing, yes, I thought as much. Come, Kiara, we must find Sid and trouble him for his expert opinion. I mean, you know, you could have just went with your gut. Yeah, but it's okay. I don't mind. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Go down. I guess I gotta go over to the Athalius, whatever thingy-mabobber. Athenium Astroglucum. Astroglycum? I don't know. Alright, here we are. We're at the airship landing. Yeah, there he is. That wasn't hard. Kiara, Alphanon, how far are you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Greetings, Master Garland. I am sure it would come as a little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favor. Tell. When I tell you we have need of a favor. There, fixed it. Another wind barrier. And you say it was conjured by Nidhogg? The Enterprise certainly could take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. The Duranians would fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. But there must be something we can do. Some manner of weapon we could employ. Estein stands vigil at the edge of the turning mist, but we do not know how much longer. Alright. I didn't say it was impossible, I just said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Biggs, Wedge, it's time we get that new toy of yours a proper field test. It's probably best if I let Lad show you. Come on, the manufacturing's not far. It's like, alright, well, let's go. Oh, God, now where? Sky Steel Manufactory. Oh, where's the bloody crystal? Oh, there's one. Well, at least it's all within the city. Oh, here. This is where my my mechanic's job quest be. Alright, Biggs, what you got? Our little project's just inside. Oh, you're going to like this one.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
Wait, what about her?
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the mana cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
Alright, you got it, Sid. I gotta go see what's up.
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
He hasn't heard the Sultana's dead, dude. Or is she? Dun dun dun. I don't know. I haven't seen this before. But I mean, come on. It's kind of obvious. I'm pretty sure she's alive. Like, why else would you even mention her if she wasn't? You know, kind of a dead... This is what you would call a dead giveaway. General Raban says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Walking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Come, Kiara. Pressing through Ishgard's flight, maybe our presence here will not serve to hasten the manufacture's completion. Let us return to the troubled lands of Thanalan and lend what aid they may. Tataru, have our friends at the congregation send a message to Stinian. Tell him that we have identified a solution to our problem, but that it will take some time to prepare. As you wish, Master Alphanod. To the Waking Sands, Warrior of Light. It's past time Oda was delivered from its darkness. Oh, shit. Ooh, I think I'll hit 1,000,000 gills soon. Oh my god, it's been so ever since I've been here. No, this isn't the Waking Sands. That's the Waking Sands. I was like, wait, aren't I here already? And I'm like, oh yeah, no, I gotta go over all of this. Oh well, it's not that far of a flight. The Weaponsmith of Legend. I wonder what those side quests are about. Alright. Pray return to the Walking Sands. In I go.
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady in waiting, Muriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
Yeah, but I want it back.
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friend. For Nanamo, and for Uldar!
Is that supposed to be like a Mr. T reference? Like, I pity the fool. Alright, so now we go to Ulda? Is it time to go speak with Yugiri? No, I guess not. Our target is Muriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, a woman of Midlander heritage. I am told you two of you have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Muriel is still in hiding there. Okay, will you just let me go there? And I can do that? Oh dear God. Alright. Wants me to go all the way down there. Alright, we'll do it. Alright. Fly time we go. Maybe we can just cut directly across like this. Don't gotta go all the way around and come around like that. Just nope. Fly over the ocean. Stop with these free company invites. It's like they just spam you. Don't even have the courtesy to ask, oh, hey, would you like to join our free company? We do this, this, and this, and this. But you're like, Shivy, weren't you in a free company? Yeah, unfortunately, I think they kicked me out because I was just not online enough, which I can't blame them. Alright, Mariel, aye, she left the city for good. Aye, she says barely leaves her house, so, it's the one closest to the market entrance. Kiki Poo. And what brings you to our lonely little Hemet? I believe the arrival of your entourage just about doubled our population. Looking for Meryl, you say. If you're hoping to lure her back to Ul'dah, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with the city life. I honestly don't know why I got back on the bird for. The dude was right here. Do I know of any residents returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear of this. Now we gotta search for Meryl. Okay. Well, they kept saying inside of a house, so I'm guessing she's gonna be inside somewhere. Maybe in here? Yep. Boom. Right off the bat.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
You liar! It's like, yeah, you're not leaving anywhere.
General Alden.
Oh, you in trouble now.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Lonorito, you'd best talk fast.
Oh.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions.
Wait, so they knew?
I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them.
So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
Oh, shit.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution. Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive, and preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleji Adeleji without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
Well, I mean, she's got him there.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude. 'Tis
Alban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Uldar shall once more be united under Nanamo Ulnamo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
I'm sure that was another company. God, and it's these same people too. I gotta find out how to like automatically turn that off. It's kind of getting irritated. It's like the 6th or 7th time now that those people tried to freaking recruit me. By the 12th, I feared Lord Lorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he of all people would gift us by the means to ruse the Sultana. Alright, buddy, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on X at ShibiWild's Gaming. I follow all gamers back. Also, don't forget to check out Discord and Facebook. Links are in the description below. With that being said, everyone, I will see you all in the next episode.